Now we're going to paint our lime. Write your first and last name and your hour. Do that now, please. And your hour right there. It doesn't look like it left you a whole lot of space. Just make sure it's clear over there. And a lemon is, of course, yellow. If you're doing this as a lime, then you're going to use green, mostly green, and maybe lighten up your green with the yellow. So you've got a yellow green. And if you need a large amount, then make it in this container here. I'm going to do this one as a lemon. I'm going to do a lemon. But if you have a lime, you're going to do this with green. So I'm going to get to my paint. And I'm going to get my complementary color, which is violet. Violet and yellow are the most surprising colors for me to put together. Because if you're not really careful, it can get really, really muddy really fast. So you have to be careful with this. But I think it's pretty amazing that you can mix these two colors to get such a nice effect. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is go ahead and paint my entire piece with the yellow, especially since yellow is such a high key value. Paint the entire thing, pulling my brush. I can see that I've got a little bit of red in my brush. I did not rinse out my brush well enough. Oh, look, I just went outside the lines. Bummer. If you go outside the lines on your final piece, you're just going to go over the edge with your background color to fix that. Okay, so now I have a nice base coat on there. And now I'm going to start very slowly, very, very slowly, start mixing in a little bit of purple to get my darker value. Pull that across. Make sure that you keep your curved lines. And then I'm going to start blending that together now to try to lighten up my yellow from this darker mustard color and bring it in. Now the lemon and the lime both have sort of a rough texture, so when you're all done blending, then go back in and do some, this is called stippling, and get that texture of the lemon. I'm going to use your brush straight up and down and just tap it up and straight up and down. Okay. Now, the yellow is so light that I do feel like I need to put in just a little bit of light yellow in the center there, and this space right in here, and then a little bit up there too. So I'm going to rinse out my brush because this yellow is going to get contaminated so easily, and I really need to rinse out my water altogether because that is creating a little bit of red in there. So I'm going to rinse that out, I'm going to wash that off.